Hey everybody, Jeff aka GCurse here. Welcome to another GCurse Reacts DSP edition. It is Sunday, February 9th, 2025. And so you know what that means. Phil had to open his mouth, and of course, here I am along with a lot of other detractors making content. And yeah, so today basically I am reacting to our boy Duty Streams. DSP rages over marathon game selection, copes over being terrible at chess. Does it really shock anybody that Phil is terrible at chess? No, that's a thinking man's game. Chess requires intellect. And when you have to have daddy help you with your college classes, when you have to have daddy basically help you get your job at the helicopter plant, helicopter parts plant, or whatever you want to call it. Does it really sound like that Phil has the intelligence to play chess? The only thing that took somewhat intelligence, even though he crashed and burned horribly, was he was able to somehow manage to get, what was it, 12, 13, 14 credit cards? That's the only thing that took a little bit of intelligence, because somehow he had to been able to convince people, hey, keep giving me credit cards. I'll pay them off, I promise. I'd still love to know what Phil's end game was with that. How I would love to know how he figured that he was going to be able to pay off 12 plus credit cards. How did he actually plan on never doing that? And the answer is quite simple. He didn't. But yeah, so let's get to that right about now. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Anyway, we'll talk more about that in a second, okay? Let's continue now talking about the marathon and how it went, okay? So let's talk about the games that I played during the marathon. Obviously, Factorio didn't really work. So what else did I play? The first game that everyone voted on was chess. And here's the thing about chess.
I am under the firm belief that when it comes to streaming, a game succeeds or fails based on the streamer itself. Not the game, but the streamer. The game can't play itself. The game cannot play itself. The game requires a streamer. If the streamer lacks personality, if the streamer is just a piece of shit, let's be honest. If the streamer is Starkside Phil, for example. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Back to what I was saying. Basically, the game succeeds or fails based on the streamer. When you are basically a deplorable person like DSP Gaming, it's not the game's fault. It's Phil's fault. It's Phil's job to keep the viewers entertained. And quite honestly, he just does not do that. Phil likes to think that he has 2, 3, 4, 500 people just there to watch him play games and just basically hang off of the little pieces of intelligence, or intelligence isn't the right word. Hang off whatever he says, like they're trying to get apples from a tree. Like Phil acts like he is the tree of knowledge. And with the exception of, let's say, let's be very conservative. Let's say 50 people. With the exception of those 50 people that are actually there to see Phil, everybody else fucking hates his guts. They're either detractors, they're trolls, or they're LARPers. There is no other fans besides those 50 people. And the sad thing is, every month, some of those viewers, the legitimate viewers, he chases them off. And sadly, a new viewer will come in. It's been happening for 10 plus years. Phil treats people like shit. He bans them. A legitimate viewer will come in. Wait, who's this guy? DSP Gaming? I don't know this guy, but he's playing something I like. He's playing Balatro. They come in, they fill that empty spot. Phil does not actually have a huge following of viewers like he wants to believe. Like I said, 50 people being very conservatively. The rest are literally there just to point and laugh. But back to what I was saying, though. It isn't the game's responsibility for keeping the viewers entertained. It's the streamer themselves. Why was I doing this with my hand? I don't. It's the streamer themselves, ladies and gentlemen. And Phil just fucking sucks at it. He fucking sucks at it. I'm pretty sure you could get a mannequin to play a video game if they could, and they would get more viewers than Phil.
I like chess. It's a game that makes you think. It's a game that makes you feel like you.
Well, Phil is automatically disqualified for that because if he knew how to think, he would not be in the position in life that he is currently in.
Since I was a teenager. Okay. And number two.
Okay.
I've never played speed chess ever. I've never played any kind of timed version of chess. I've only played chess where people are playing against each other and there's infinite time limit. So I got my ass handed to me because I was playing a game that not only was I rusty at, but they were forcing my hand to play.
They had a gun to DSP's head. They were like, motherfucker, you better make that move now. You see that rook over there in L1? You better move him to L2. Is he literally blaming the game for him being shit? Yes, he is. Yes, he is, because that's all he does. It's either the games or it's the trolls' fault. He sucks at Street Fighter 6. It's the game or the trolls' fault. He sucks at Call of Duty. And apparently it's the trolls or the website's fault, because I think this was on a website, that he fucking sucked at chess. It's never Phil's fault. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. It's never Phil's fault.
So either I took too long and I lost the timeout.
Maybe if you stop picking your nose and sticking your finger up your ass, maybe we get a little bit further in the game.
Or I had to rush and made bad moves. So to give you some perspective here, I didn't.
Do you imagine what the opponent would be like? If Phil had his way, it would take like an hour for him to do one move because he would be either on his phone looking at pictures of PPP. I call him Triple P. He's my friend. Or he'd be playing WWE Champions while also interacting with his community while the opponent's waiting for him to fucking move his pawn. Maybe it's a good thing that they had this 10-minute fast chess mode. I'm pretty sure, though, that Phil could have turned off the 10-minute timer and played a standard game of chess. But then again, that would require intelligence. But it seems like he doesn't have any of that.
I played 6 games. The only games that I won because my opponents quit. Okay? So I won 2 games to forfeit. Then 3 whopping games I lost to timeout because the time would run out. That's just wild.
You know, now that I mention it, I'm wondering if Phil has an AI-generated image on his cell phone of him and Triple P. I call him Triple P. He's my friend. I'm wondering if he actually has a wallpaper of him and Triple P.
To me, I lost 3 games to timeout. 1 game, a guy was really good.
Everybody's better at you than chess than you are, Phil.
Okay, that guy was pretty darn good, admittedly. But there was a game, no lie, I was winning. I still had my queen. The other guy had almost no pieces left, and I still had my queen. All I had to do was get his king into a checkmate position, and I ran out of time and lost the forfeit because the time ran out. I'm like, oh my God.
Sounds like a personal problem, bro.
Chess. I enjoyed it. I actually did. I had a good time playing it. The audience, not so much.
Oh, here we go. Guys, why are you not enjoying watching this over-opinionated piece of shit play chess? Shouldn't you be easy? You should be throwing your money at him. What is wrong with you, simps? You're like the worst simps I've ever seen. He's playing chess, and you're not interacting. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not even kidding. A lot of the audience was complaining.
Who? Who in the audience was complaining? Who, Phil? Give me fucking names. I want names, motherfucker. Do you have them?
Saying this is boring. And I'm like, but you know what chess is, right? Like, chess is a thinking man's game. You've got to focus on the game. You got to think moves ahead. And it was very difficult for me to.
Clearly, Phil is disqualified from playing chess. He can't even properly manage his bills, and yet he's talking about how chess is a game for people who need to make moves ahead of moves. Phil, do not play chess again, please. I'm begging you. Just stop.
To do that, it was because I was trying to do that while interacting with chat and maintaining.
Guy, you see what my hands are? I play chess.
On the game and timed moves, but I also have to focus on being here with you guys and being entertaining to the audience. I was like,
once again, how does it feel to be blamed for this Nimrod being total shit at chess? Oh, I bet you guys feel awesome for giving this walking parasite $15,000. I bet you fucking just feel awesome. Do you feel awesome?
oh man, this is a lot. It's one thing to try to relearn chess at an accelerated rate, but then to also run a stream, it would kick my butt. This is something that.
How the fuck is it that he doesn't remember chess? I haven't played chess in 10 plus years, but I know that pawns go 1 or 2 depending on the starting position. Bishops go diagonal across the board if they can. Rooks go straight up and down and left and right across the board if they can. Knights go in an L shape, 3 up, 1 over. Kings can only do 1 move. Queens have basically all the with the exception of knights. I don't queens cannot do the knight move, but queens can like basically span the entire board. How the fuck is it that he doesn't remember this shit? How, Phil? How are you this fucked up in the head?
I feel like if we decided to actually keep going and maybe once in a while play chess, I feel like it's something I could get better at. It would be way more entertaining for the audience as well as I get better at juggling the two. I know that I did very poorly playing chess and juggling the chat. It's, admittedly, that's something that's going to be some taking time to get better at. All right. So I would
say that Disney Bingo is more Phil's level. Maybe Phil should just stick to that game.
Well, that's going to work. Unless you're okay with me having a very, strong, sharp learning curve here, trying to learn it and kind of sucking for a while before I even do anything meaningful in chess. All right. It's up to you. Let's see what people have to say about that. Okay.
I'd say you're an idiot.
Was Lollipop Chainsaw and man.
Here we go. This is what I wanted to talk about. Lollipop Chainsaw. Holy shit. I have never seen a 42-year-old motherfucker become a bigger prude than this guy. Holy fucking shit. Now, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking call a spade a spade. Phil does not... The game is not bad. Phil is a fucking prude. That's what it is. And it's because he's married now, dude. He's married and he's 42 years old. And he doesn't need to play a game with a woman in it. He's an involved man, dude. What the fuck? Okay, let's continue on.
And if you ever want a textbook case of a game that did not age well, a game that aged like milk, they say.
This is coming from the guy who thinks Duke Nukem Forever is a good game. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Correct? Lollipop Chainsaw is it. Okay? This was a game that when it released back in like 2012, this game was everything that I was into. Why? because I had an immature young audience.
Once again, audience's fault. I never did anything wrong. I did everything correct. No, here's what fucking is. Here's what it is. Phil is afraid to play games with female characters because he is petrified that he'll be getting into this game and the old Phil will come out. You know, the Nazis, the Nazi supporting timeline Phil. He'll be like, he'll start really getting off. You know, like you know, like the inner Mickey Mouse will start coming out. The inner Mickey Mouse will start coming out. He'll really start enjoying it. All of a sudden, Cat will open up the door, see what Phil's doing. Philip! Is that a woman you're playing? No, I swear. I don't even know how the game got here. I swear I don't know. And then all of a sudden you hear Phil start going, no, not the plug. I only like the plug when PPP. I call him Triple P. He's my best friend. No, I only like it when he uses the plug on me. No. That's what would happen. That is why Phil does not play these games, because Cat would probably come in there into his little bedroom / office, and she would beat the shit out of him. Don't be fooled when he goes, oh, I'm 42 years old. I don't have a need to play games with, you know, sexy females or whatever. Ninja Gaiden, Stellar Blade, for example. I don't need to do that. I'm married, dude. I'm married, and I don't need that anymore. Okay, sound good? Oh, god damn my throat. Anyway. No. It's the fact that he is petrified that Cat will catch him in joining something. And by the way, he likes to have plugs used on him by PPP. I call him Triple P.
Who wanted over-the-top sexual content and gore. So a game...
Okay, so now it's also gore. It's not just... Okay, well, next time this motherfucker plays a game that has gore in it, people should start just tormenting him. They should just start tormenting. Hey, motherfucker, I thought you said you weren't into games that had gore anymore. You said in your lollipop chainsaw rant, sexy games and gore.
Starring a scantily clad, teenage cheerleader murdering zombies with a chainsaw to a very weird soundtrack was kind of the perfect combination for a playthrough for me, okay? But today, it's the complete and polar opposite of the kind...
No, it's not the polar opposite. It's just because, like I said, the motherfucker's married, and he's probably, she probably beats the shit out of him if she catches him. That's why he was so adamant on not playing Stellar Blade. Because I'll make you a bet. I will make you a bet that she monitors what he does. And he probably made her a promise, I'm only going to play Lollipop Chainsaw Rechained or whatever it's called. I'm only going to play it for like an hour or whatever. And then I'm going to make some excuses. I can't play it anymore. That's what he probably did.
Kind of content that I enjoy really making. The game has little to no substance at all. The writing is incredibly cringe. The gameplay is insanely repetitive. And even though
he talks about how the gameplay is totally is repetitive. Motherfucker spends $100,000 plus on a Candy Crush gotcha. And he talks about how Lollipop Chainsaw is repetitive. Motherfucker, fuck you. Motherfucker, fuck you.
This game was sold as a redone version. It pretty much is exactly the same, except the graphics are better, which is bizarre. To see this game have, like, modern lighting and modern reflection effects, but then to be this game that the gameplay is very primitive and the character models are bad, it's just like, oh, it's just a weird, like, abomination of a game.
Okay, I gotta check this shit out. Hold on, we're gonna check something out real quick. Hold on, let me Let me pull it up. Hold on. I gotta fucking see this shit. Hold on. Let's see here. It'll be a second here. Video capture device.
It's like a Frankenstein's monster.
Sorry about that. I'm setting up my Elgato so I can okay. No signal. Hold on. I'm doing this like on the fly right now. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hold on, let me. Because I want to see how much they want for this game, number one. I want to see how much they want for this game. Have you ever noticed that you can try so hard not to get cords tangled up, and the motherfuckers will still tangle up like it's like they're fucking alive. You can be as careful as fucking possible, and somehow the motherfuckers still get wrapped up. How the fuck does that even happen? Okay, give me a second here. But seriously, how the fuck does that even happen? Yep. Okay, I gotta check this shit out. Hold on. Okay. Come on. Should be working. Huh? Huh. Weird. Hold on. Wrong button. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pause it for a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's check this out. I really need to change that fucking picture. Holy shit. Okay, let's see here. Let me enlarge it so I can actually see it. Oh god. Okay. 1 second here. I'm still. This is like spur of the moment some stuff I'm doing right now. Hold on. Okay, so it's $44.99. And I actually never played this game before. I'm actually kind of curious. Does it have like a trailer? Okay. But hold on, let me turn this on. It looks interesting. Yeah, looks cool to me. It looks fine to me. It looks fine to me. I don't see what the problem is. I'm definitely kind of curious about it back in 4K. Is there anything extra though? Because this seems to be like, I think this is a re-release, or it is a re-release. I shouldn't say it. I'm wondering if it comes with anything extra that came like the original game. I'll have to definitely check it out. Okay, I don't see anything. I don't see what's really wrong with it. But then again, this is Phil Burnell that we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Here, let's do this. Wait, no, not that. There we go. There we go. This is Phil Burnell we are talking about. So nothing that dipshit does really or says really surprises me because of the fact that he is such a raging prude. And yes, I said prude because before he got married, he used to, I'm not saying he was a good guy. This piece of shit was never a good guy. But at least he acted like he enjoyed what he was playing. Nowadays, it's all about the money. But anyway, let's continue on.
Like, you should have just left it dead, but someone came with shock paddles and shocked it alive again, and it came up and it was all decayed, like, and now you're like, oh, what do we do here? So I played it for an hour.
Now, if I remember correctly, wasn't this a game that the viewers nominated? Wasn't this a game that the viewers nominated? How does it feel to have a game that you guys nominate get shit on like this? I hope you guys fucking feel awesome. Why are you giving him money again? Why are you giving him money? He disrespects you. He doesn't give a flying fuck what you guys want. If he had a choice, if he would not get just razzed into hell, he would literally say, you know what? Fuck you guys. I don't give a flying fuck what you think. Give me money. I just want to sit here and do nothing. Just give me money. He would actually have, if he could, he would say that. He'd fucking say that. But he knows that if he went that far, people would just tear him apart. So he can't do that. So what's the next best thing? He will shit on you for what you would like him to play. Keep in mind, you paid him money. It's like you're getting dicked twice. You're giving him money, you give him a suggestion to play a game, and he still shits on you. He cannot even play a game and even feign, even just act like he's happy. No, he has to make you guys feel as horrible as possible simply because you wanted him to play a specific game.
And here's the thing. When I first started playing it, I'm like, all right, I'm getting into it, trying to learn the combos again or whatever. And then I remembered, oh yeah, this game, basically it starts off really bad, but as you play more, you unlock combos and abilities that make the game more fun. The problem is you have to play for hours till the game becomes fun. If I remember, by the end of the game, it actually is fun because you've unlocked enough abilities that you're doing crazy combos and stuff. But it's such a grind to get there that the early stages of the game are quite boring.
That's the way every game is that has like a role-playing aspect. You start at the fucking bottom and you have to work your way up. Motherfucker's been doing this for 16 years. How does he not realize that? Oh, that's that. I'm being sarcastic. He actually realizes it. He just has to find something to bitch and moan and complain about. That way, when he gets off the camera, he can go outside and he can see Cat, who's holding the anal plug that's about to abuse him. And he's like, see, I told him I'm not going to play the game again. I promise. Please don't use it on me. Only PPP. I call him Triple P. He's my best friend. Only PPP can use it on me. Please don't. No. You idiots are giving him $15,000 for this shit. I'm not calling the game shit. I'm talking about this shit overall. Congratulations.
And I played for about an hour.
Because that's all that Cat allowed him to play for. If it's 1 minute over an hour, it's plug time.
And we got to this point where we're in a gymnasium and there's a bomb and there's zombies with like fire attached to their bodies trying to go blow up this bomb. And it's like, stop the zombies from touching the fire.
So it sounds like it's like possibly like a horde rush mode or something, where you're basically facing off against waves of an enemy that's trying to either kill you or reach like some sort of objective.
Like, stop 24 of them. Wait, what? It's like, here comes the first zombie. Okay, you got to go kill that zombie. It takes like, 20, 30 seconds to kill this. Here comes the second zombie. Okay, I'm going to go kill the second zombie now. Okay, I'm killing this. Here comes the third zombie. Oh, a third zombie. Okay. And there's no variation. They're all the same. It's just
Kind of like WWE champions. No real variety there. But it doesn't seem to bother him. 3 yellow, 4 blue, 6 red. Ooh, 8 purple. 3 blue, 3 yellow. It doesn't seem to be any... Like I said, it's literally because of the fact of what it is that he's playing. That's why he's upset. I'd make you a bet that if he dropped Cat and he moved in to live with PPP, I call him Triple P. He's my best friend. I'd make you a bet that they would be playing this game and having a fun time.
just boring as dirt. I was like, dude, I can't play this anymore. Well, I just can't. Like, that's a perfect example. When I started on YouTube 16 plus years ago, that was the kind of game that people like to see Darkside Phil play, because I was always making sexual comments, because zombies were all the rage at the time. Remember, The Walking Dead and everything were humongous at this time period in gaming. So everyone was all about it. And it ended up being a perfect playthrough. I finished the game in one sitting. It's only like a 6 to 7 hour game. So I ended up finishing it in one sitting. I pumped out the playthrough in a day, returned it right to GameStop for a giant refund, and ended up buying more games with it, right?
So, congratulations. Odds are if you bought, or not bought, if you got an empty game case, during when he was being really generous, dudes. You remember when he was giving away games? Actually, it was just empty game boxes. But do you remember when he was being really generous, dude? This is why. This is why. Oh my God, he's drinking gin!
Today, it's just not a game that fits anything anyone, I think, would want, including me.
I'm going to buy this game pretty soon.
It's boring. It's cringe. It's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even for the time period. The zombie gameplay is so outdated. No one cares about that shit anymore. So it's just...
Well, he's just fucking factually wrong, because a lot of people, I still like zombie content. Well, you're just fucking factually wrong now, you piece of shit.
Just like a 13-year-old relic of the past. I get it. Like, if I were to ever experience that game again, I probably would just want to watch my old playthrough, like do a retro react stream where I watch and react to my original playthrough of it and to cringe at my old comments and stuff. But man, I do not want to play that game again.
I'd make you a bet that if somebody held him down and injected truth serum into him, and then they shoved him back into that stupid chair that he's sitting in, and goes, okay, you piece of shit, why do you not want to play this game? I don't want Cat to beat me up. Oh, so you actually want to play the game? Yes! Are you afraid of your wife beating you up? Yes! He's still a fucking pervert. He's just trying to hide it now.
So I played an hour of it. I was like, all right, I think we all got our taste of it. Time to move on. And then we did. Okay. So, and then we had played Factorio. By far, the hidden gem of the marathon, a game that I knew nothing about whatsoever.
Okay, so basically that was it. I didn't realize the video cut off right then. Basically, yeah. Wow, it was only 8 minutes? That was a damn fast 8 minutes. But yeah, so let's switch back over to here. But, Basically, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're giving this idiot money and he shits on you for it. He fucking shits on you for it. What the fuck is wrong with where? I used to remember when having self-respect actually meant something. When having self-respect actually meant something. And nowadays, self-respect is gone. It's fucking gone. It's fucking gone. And that's why I think there's only that, a lot of the detractors, are the way we are, because we still have a modicum of self-respect. None of us who are detractors would allow Phil to treat us like that. You gave the guy money. He cannot even show any gratitude. If it was me, I'd play the game no matter what, because you guys gave me $15,000. You gave me $15,000. The least I could do is play a game for you guys. No, not Phil. Not Phil. You give him $15,000. You give him a list of games, and then literally no, boobs, no, female character, no, God no. I said no, cat. No. What's the fucking point of giving him money if you can't even get to see the games that you want him to play? You fucktards deserve what you get at this point. Peace.